team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Arizona State's offense has the football first here today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champion.
I told that nigga to hurry up, too.
And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll toss it to the right side. Crosses the 25. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Sundowns. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Cowboys offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
To the air, it's Pryor. That ball snagged for a completion. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Dropping back, it's Pryor. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions, and the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So we're all tied up after that one, for the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The old toss play, man, this is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. That seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They're going to run it here. And the Sun Devils are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Takes the toss and heads left. End zone ahead. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Breaks an open space. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's dull.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the toss, runs to his left. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Booker, Arizona State has the lead here. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The ball is picked off.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Pryor. That's caught. It's Dull. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The offense now operating in empty. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sundowners.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Squibkick picked up by one of the blockers. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Scanning the field. It's Pryor. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's Pryor. What a pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Pryor. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful on his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Toss play to the running back going left. Across the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Back to pass. It's Pryor. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40, refusing to be stopped on this play. And he runs out of bounds, and that's a big gainer there. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. And the completion made. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Working tight windows. It's Pryor. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This air attack is still unstoppable. And we'll set up for the PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Toss play to the outside. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upmen. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To throw, it's Pryor. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the upmen. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments to protect the lead here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Being set, here's second down. Dropping back, it's Pryor. The sure hands, it's Dull. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion. The third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Pryor. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the
into the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cowboys. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels.
Breaks into the clear. Now past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arizona State, to put them on top now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll give it to the back. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They're able to get him down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. A pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. And the Sun Devils will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Dole. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense really clicking. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He finds some space. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He fires it down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good connection there for 6 points. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. They'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So no return here. In the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Pryor. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Missed this receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play now, running left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He's got room to run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Now they're running on the toss. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Their last chance here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And with time a factor here late in the game, they'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with a 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves